Talk to me about Amir Khan real quick. He just recently signed with Eddie Hearn, Matchroom Boxing. Obviously, he's an Al Haymon fighter. You're an Al Haymon fighter. I was actually kind of shocked when I heard the news because typically Al Haymon fighters don't sign with promoters, but this makes like the second one following Danny Jacobs.
Yeah, you know, I think Eddie Hearn is really making a play. First, I thought he was probably the biggest promoter in Europe, but he's making a play to become the biggest promoter in the world. You know, Matchroom is really in a really powerful position right now. The jewel is Anthony Joshua, but they've got a lot of championship-level fighters involved in there as well. Signing Amir Khan, a guy that they've probably had a little bit of beef with through the years because they're trying to make the Brook fight and they haven't been able to. I think that was a big power move as well, you know, because I think Amir, say what you will about him, criticize what you will about him, he's still a star, you know, and anytime he fights, he's going to generate asses and seats, especially in the UK. He hasn't fought in the UK in a while, man. I mean, Eddie is going to bring this guy back to the UK and maximize that marketability he has over there, and maybe bring him back or maybe not, you know what I'm saying? Eddie Hearn has Matchroom USA and he has Matchroom in the UK, you know what I mean? So you know, you have his power on both sides of the Atlantic. I think it was a good move for Amir, and I think you know, there's some potentially fun things out there for Eddie and Amir.
Coming off of a 2-year layoff, what type of a fight should he be looking at?
Well, you know,
your friend Phil LaGreco was.
Well, I think Phil's a good opponent for him. You know, I think you got to be looking at a guy. You don't want to be jumping right back into the mix with a top guy. You know, I think you got to be looking at a Phil LaGreco type of opponent who's been in there with top guys, who's come up short, but he's been in there with top guys and he's performed well, and you know, he's always given a good account of himself. You know, those are the kind of guys you kind of want to fight if you're Amir Khan. You know, where Phil never puts on a bad show, but he's come up short. So you figure if Amir is Amir, he's supposed to win the fight, right? But at the same time, if he's not Amir, Phil's good enough to beat him, right? So it's a situation where, you know, you'd like to see that kind of a fight, that kind of opponent, and of course, because Phil's my boy, I'd like to see him get the fight as well.
Looks like that's the direction they're headed in. Is the Kell Brook fight, actually? Yeah,
well, that's the long-term goal, right? Again, we don't talk about navigating the system over here, you know, and you know, you're going to take this fight with the long-term eye on possibly a Kell Brook fight. We'll see, because like I said, Kell Brook, I'm sure, is also looking at Saddam Ali.
Is that a fight that takes place at 154, 147 catchweight?
Yeah, you gotta stop with the bullshit weights now, man. I mean, Amir went up to 155 to fight Canelo. He can go up to 154 to fight Brook. I mean, come on, bro.
Should Amir go up or should Kell go down?
Kell can't make weight. Come on, man. We saw what he went through already. You know what I mean? Come on. You know, like, if you want to listen. I'll be honest with you, bro. I mean, Amir's a good fighter. I think Kell's a good fighter. Amir obviously beat me. I respect them both. But if we're going to call a spade, Amir has not wanted to fight Kell Brook. Amir has not wanted to fight Kell Brook. I mean, he's figured out every way out of that fight. You know what I mean? It's a domestic super clash. And he figured out a way out of it every time, to the point where now it's not even as relevant anymore. It was once one of the most relevant welterweight fights in the world. Now, it's probably still the most relevant fight in England, aside from Joshua Fury, but it's not a major welterweight fight worldwide anymore. You know what I'm saying? People still watch it and tune in because they're big names, but it's lost its luster. You know, he went to the point where he made the fight lose its luster. You know, so at this point, are we gonna have another Calzaghe Froch, Hatton Witter, or are we gonna have Ben Eubank? You know what I'm saying? Where they're gonna get in and do it. You know what I mean? I want to see that.